What's going on? This is your boy Tank, and I'm here with my brother Jeff Foxx, and this is the Behind the Mic podcast. What's cracking?
All right now. My man is back. Tank, what's happening, man?
Come on, man. You know what I'm doing, man. I got this R&B for him, man.
Yes, you do. Yes, you got this, brother. Man, it's been a minute since we had a chance to talk, man. Wow.
Yes, sir. How you been feeling,
You
man?
used to come through New York, come through the BLS studios. We sit there, we hash it up. Oh, man. And look at you now, man. Look at you now.
I'm the same, Tank. I still like to sit down and have a little real face-to-face interaction. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
That ain't gonna change.
No, you've been in the business for like over 2 decades, man.
Yes,
Let me ask you a question. What do you think has allowed you to not only survive, but stay relevant? All these changes going through the R&B world. Tank's still here, still relevant, still doing his thing. What is that?
I get asked this question a lot, man, and sometimes I have a lot of deep answers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That I don't know if it even resonates with people in different worlds, right? And so if I just wanted to make it just simple for everyone in any field, in any profession,
right?
It's just that, man, it's two things, man. As a professional,
right,
it is your job to understand the terrain. It is your job to understand the nuances that are changing. It is your job to understand all the players in it, and the ones that are winning, the ones that are losing, the wins and the hows and the whys of all of that. And on top of being that professional, you have to be ultimately competitive.
right.
You got to want it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to want to be relevant. You have to want to be stylish as an artist. You have to want to not just do good songs, but to do great songs and to do hit songs. You have to want to look good, to feel good. You know what I mean? All of these things matter. And if you aren't going to be a consummate professional and an ultimate competitor in any field, you're not going to last.
If you go back to this competitiveness, were you an athlete first?
100%.
Yeah.
So I'm a football and a basketball player.
I heard you want to say, I'm a football player, right? I play basketball because I can.
You quoted me exactly.
Talk to me about that.
We still got a run that we do called the R&B Money Run,
right?
Where it's NBA players. We playing against Paul Pierce and Matt Barnes,
right?
Kyrie Irving, and I'm not saying I can beat those guys, but I'm going to do my best to be competitive.
Right.
If I'm out there.
Right.
You know what I mean? If they scoring 30, I'm gonna score 5.
Right.
I'm gonna score 5 a team. But that's just, that's life, period, man. Like, if you want to thrive in something, man, you got to understand the game in and out, and then you have to be the ultimate competitor, man. And that's just what I am.
When you played football, what position did you play?
Starting fullback.
Okay.
Middle linebacker.
Okay.
And kicker. And then I was rotating tailback, and then I was
Army knife.
I was third string quarterback. Yeah.
Doing it all, huh?
I didn't want to leave the field.
Yeah.
I didn't want to leave it. I loved it. Way before Travis Hunter, it was me. I'm trying to tell you something.
Right. Way before that. Is that how you got your name, Tank?
No, my grandmother named me Tank when I was a baby. My older cousins was making fun of me, and they tell that tank head boy to sit down somewhere. And my grandmother was like, "You leave my tank alone. That's my tank."
And it's stuck.
And it's stuck.
Tank head boy stuck.
There you go. See,
I love it,
man.
That's all right, man. You worn all these hats, man. You've got this artist hat, got the songwriter hat, you got the producer hat, Which one do you feel most proud of? Or can you divide it up like that? It's like your kids, right? You love them all, right?
Yeah, man. It's like your kids, man. It's like, I love when I'm writing. I love when I'm producing. I love when I'm on stage and I'm singing. I think now if I'm kind of all the arts that I'm in that are just kind of like, keeping me up at night, you know what I mean? It would probably be acting is the thing that's really like, where I'm like kind of burning in and writing these scripts. And
you doing that. What was your first acting job? Who'd you play in the New Edition movie?
So you done made me forget Gerald Busby.
Right, you played Busby. Yeah, was that your first?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I had done a bunch of acting jobs. My first lead role was in 2010, a movie called The Preacher's Kid.
Okay.
That was my first lead role. But I mean, I had already, been auditioning and doing little things. I had auditioned for Dreamgirls and almost got it.
Did you?
Me and Keith Robinson, and he ended up getting it.
Right.
I was down to the wire. So
wow, you were down. Wow.
Yeah.
How did you feel to get that close, but not quite get over? What did that teach you?
Well, at that time, I didn't really know that kind of disappointment. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
because we were working closely with the director doing the soundtrack,
Hmm.
and he's the one who told me to audition. He liked, he liked my attitude and liked everything, kind of everything about me. He was like, man, I really think you should audition for this part. I think you could get it. And so, not getting that particular role, that early in my auditioning career, it hurt because
You got
I was
shook.
like, why, man? Everybody
What?
kept saying how good I
Why?
was and how
Why?
amazing I was. Like, why? What do you mean?
What do you
Why?
mean, though? I got to
And
understand why.
yeah, it took me a bunch of years in the business, learning more about acting and understanding roles and casting before I could really understand why I wasn't right for the role at
Right.
that particular time.
You took it
And once,
personally, and it's not a personal
yeah,
thing, right?
and once I learned that, I was like, oh, I see how he got that role over me.
Okay.
And then I understood that it was a blessing to get to the end. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
a lot of people try to downplay LeBron James because he's been to the finals, 10 times and lost six. But I
Hmm.
mean, I would rather go 10 times,
Right.
and lose than not go at all. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
It's hard to go.
It's hard to go. You got franchises that have never been.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I don't mind racing and getting down to the wire, and if the better man wins, or it is what it is. But I'm gonna fight until the end. And so now I'm in this really cool place where I'm getting roles, and and
Wow.
I'm getting the opportunity to kind of write and create my own things. And so music is life. Music is my blood. That's never going anywhere, man. That's what you're seeing now. Like you're kind of seeing me in my groove and in my prime, where music is just comes together, man. It just comes out right, man. I can't even, sometimes, how sometimes you can just do no wrong. Like
Hmm.
you just glide, you ice skating, you know what I'm
Right. You
saying,
just gliding
through
right
that
now.
thing. You just gliding right now. Like everything is working, man. God is just doing
But you put
something
that
really
work
cool,
in.
man. You better believe it.
Music be in your life. How did music start in your life? And tell the folks who don't know, where you from?
Oh man, I'm from the church house, man.
Hmm.
It started at Christian Union Missionary Baptist Church in Milwaukee on 39th and Garfield, and then
Wow,
uh,
Milwaukee. Wow.
yeah, and then I was, I really grew up at Antioch Baptist Church in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. You know what I mean? And so that's the foundation of who I am. So when you talk about guys like Reverend John P. Key and Fred Hammond and Commission and Kim Burrell,
That's
and
you.
yeah, I know all these people. I used to be on the road with them. What's crazy is that I never imagined myself singing R&B music.
You were really dedicated to gospel, right?
I was the church kid, man. I was like, it's all for Jesus. It's all for him.
What made you change?
Genuine and Leah, 97.
Oh, what happened?
I went on that tour and I discovered some things, my brother.
What did you discover on the road?
Oh, I can't say it over the phone. I can't.
But you discovered it. It was fun in those early days, wasn't it?
Oh, it was the best. People don't understand the 90s. They're trying to recreate it musically, but they don't understand the times. Like, I got to get in 97 on a Budweiser Superfest when it was like,
Oh,
it
I
was,
remember
it was
those.
Bone Thugs and Harmony
Oh
and
man,
Mary J.
all day,
Blige.
all
You
day,
know what I'm
all
saying?
night.
Aaliyah, Genuine,
Wow.
Drew Hill.
Sure.
We had 60 arenas sold out across the country, brother.
People waiting for you, waiting for you.
Waiting,
Mm.
waiting, no phones out.
No.
None of that foolishness, just having a real experience with the music. Yes.
Don't have to worry about taking somebody's phone away.
No, no. I'm talking about the real screams where people knew every word. You know what I mean? People knew every song on the album. Like
Yeah.
the golden days, man. And so that's what changed everything for me, man. That 3 months, 3 to 4 months on the road with those artists, man, with Aaliyah and with Genuine changed everything for
You
me.
know, then that's what I want to do.
I wanted to do that.
Mm.
Genuine would call me to the front of the stage to sing every night. And I was like, whatever this feeling is, I want it for the rest of my life.
Is that right? Genuine call
Absolutely.
you up front. That's all right.
Absolutely.
There's a fine line between what you want to do and what the audience wants. How do you distinguish that? And how do you kind of make that union work?
I kind of unknowingly on my first project and my first few hit records, I gave them me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Unfiltered. There was nothing made up or, nothing extra about the music that I was doing, about the artistry I was presenting. I just gave them me. And the beauty in that was I didn't have to be anything else in order to keep their attention. I didn't have to be anything else in order to be successful. Some artists have to figure out what the people want. I already know what they want. They just want me. They want to know what I'm going through. They want to know what I'm talking about. They want to know who's in my life. They want to know.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know. And they trust that I'm going to deliver it in a way that only I can deliver it. And so I trust my instinct. I trust my God given gift, and honestly, just do me. Thank God for the last, 25 years. People have continued to show up just to see me.
Right.
Nothing extra.
You've written and produced for so many artists. Is there a song that you gave away that you just felt so personal about and you had to let it go, and did it hurt? What song was it?
You know what? Every song that I gave away, I needed to.
Yeah.
When I started writing and producing, it was during the time where I was flat broke. And I needed these artists to make these songs and for these songs to be successful, because while it was working for me, I wouldn't give out a lot of songs.
Right.
I would only pick like Dave Hollister, who was one of my best friends.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't give everybody no music.
Right.
I'd write for Aaliyah, but they'd be like, yeah, Tank, somebody wants you. I don't write for nobody else. I write for me.
Right.
I was in that space, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I thought I was too good. No one can have these lyric and melodies. Only
Mine.
only I. And that formula right there got me broken homeless.
They got you broken homeless.
I was out on the promenade. Would anyone like a song? Would anyone like song?
I got a song for y'all. I changed my tune.
I changed my mind.
Wow.
Like a song.
You have to create a revenue stream, and you have to be true to your creativity, that type of thought process, right?
You have to marry it. I learned a lot from, when I got with the Underdogs with Damon and Harvey. That taught me so much in the producing and writing space in terms of how to make yourself available for other artists and what they're trying to do. It taught me how to be great in that space. And so every time that, I tailored a record for, a K. Michelle or Kelly Rowland or Omarion or Marcus Houston or Joe or Genuine or anybody, it felt good. It felt great that I was able to give them something that they felt like would contribute to the elevation of who they are.
Now, I'm going to tell you this, because I talk to these people. Everybody, I can name the names. Everybody I talk to, this is what they say. Either it's Jay Brown or John B. Right off the top of my head, they always say, hold it right here. Let me tell you about Tank. This brother has been such a mentor to me. He has been such a blessing, true guidance, wisdom, information. These folks are saying this about you in their interviews. Did you know that? And how do you feel about that? Because that's happening, because I talk to these folks all the time.
Yeah, praise God.
And I've been knowing you for years. So when they say this, I want to say, I know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, but sir. I don't. I let them go ahead and go. But yeah. I know. What do you think about that?
I learned early on, when I wanted to be awarded in a certain way because of, my singing and my artistry and my song. I wanted to be rewarded in a certain way, and I took issue that I wasn't being rewarded, and I questioned God and my purpose and all of these things, and I had to go back into a very dark place and find myself and find my purpose. And in doing so, I realized that the award part of it is not what I'm here for. I'm here to be of service, and me being of service will render me the ultimate reward. The reward can only come from God. And so my purpose in this whole thing, man, is to be of service. I think that's what you're hearing is when people call on me or need something from me. And even if they don't even call on me, if I just see them say, hey man, you good? You need something? Like, that's just all I know to do.
Mm-hmm. That's your background. You back home again. You went back home.
I'm back home.
You went back to Milwaukee.
Yeah, like I'm no longer the artist and the guy with all these number ones and all of that. I'm a concerned brother. I'm a concerned father. I'm a concerned community leader. Like at the end of the day, like when you say John Brown, me and John Brown were on a show together. I hadn't seen John Brown in years. And I was just like, bro, where you been? He's like, man, I've just been trying to figure it out, man. I'm like,
right.
Well, what you need?
Right.
I need a real song. I said, man, come to my house.
Isn't that something?
Not meet me somewhere weird, or I said, man, come to my house. We're gonna
Wow.
eat, we're gonna hang out, and we're gonna make music.
We're going to figure this out.
We're gonna figure it out.
Nice.
That's where my real joy comes from, man. My
Mm.
real joy comes from, you know what I'm saying, being able to do whatever I can for a brother like John Brown, for somebody like John B, who I've loved and
Oh,
looked up to. His
John B loves some Tank, man. Oh, my
That's my
God.
guy. I've known these people and I've known them for so long and nothing's changed. They can call me right now and say, hey, man, what you got going on? Nothing, man. I need to come by the house and holler. Cool. And they say, man, it's going bad for me down here. I'll jump on a plane and go see them.
Wow. Come on, Tank. We don't hear this that much. Nice to hear that, man.
Well, you know what it is that the social media currency, the algorithm doesn't track this. You know what I mean? It's tracking anything that is impacting negatively.
You're right.
So shock value and clickbait, like that's at an all-time high. You know what I mean? And so we can't be weary in well-doing. Just because we aren't getting a bunch of clicks for the positivity that we are putting into the universe doesn't mean we should stop. Doesn't mean that it's falling on deaf ear. Doesn't mean that it's not working. We just got to keep doing it and know that the one who matters is watching. And that's all that matters.
You were in New York, man, and I saw you. Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
You did a phenomenal job. Now, Broadway, that's different than film. That's different than television. What was that experience like to be on stage, Broadway production, doing your thing like that? What did that feel like, and how did the cast receive you?
Incredible, brother. And I say incredible. Like,
Yeah.
you know, to get a call from Alicia Keys is already like, you know.
That's already goosebumps.
Yeah, that's already like, okay, something serious is happening. You're a serious person. Like Alicia Keys is calling you.
You're a serious person.
You're serious. Yeah. I get this script and I'm like this, oh yes. But when it didn't all click for me until I went and saw the play before.
Make you cry, doesn't it?
Yeah, I saw it before I was in it.
Sure.
Before I even auditioned for it. And I was like, this might be where I need to be.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
Yeah, yeah. What did you learn from that experience?
You know, I've done theater back in the day with Jacarius, and I used to do traveling plays.
Yeah.
I did a big one, you know, with a really crazy cast
Right.
back in 2006.
Yeah.
So that was my first intro into theater.
Right.
Broadway to me was
It's
just
different,
like,
ain't it different?
well, it was Broadway. Like when you say it, even if you just say Broadway, you know,
Right.
it just sounds
You
like,
didn't say it all.
you know what I'm saying? It just sounds like something prestigious.
It is.
And the calling is higher. And
Higher.
And the work we were doing every night.
Not a game.
No, it was at a level. I'm talking about 8 a week, brother. 8. Only off day is Monday.
Is that 8 different than your touring concert 8?
I don't do 8 a week. No way. I only do 8 a week on Broadway.
Right.
My concerts is 4 a week.
Right. Not 8.
Not 8. I'm like, man, y'all tripping. You got to be on your A game 8 times a week.
Was there any life after the show, or was just I got to recuperate?
No, in the beginning,
yeah,
you know what I mean. You're just trying to find your balance between these 8 shows, and if you have time to just, you know, maybe be social, or maybe, man, let me tell you something. I went from my room to the gym, to the stage, back to the room. That's it.
Y'all tripping, man.
That's it. Y'all tripping. People was like, come outside, Tank. I don't have outside time. I'm not allowed to go outside. Like we was on punishment.
You haven't felt that way since you played football, right?
Man, there's nothing else to do. When you're on Broadway and you're singing and acting at that level, like you better lock in because people are watching.
That's right.
Prominent people are watching.
Sure. You don't know who's going to be out there that night.
Man, you don't know if they're going to show up on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday. You don't know when they're going to show up.
Matinee? You don't know.
Matinee?
Right.
You don't know. So me, you know I'm ultimately competitive.
Right. I got to lock in.
You're not going to catch me on an off day. Every time you see me, I'm on. I'm 100.
I'm 100. I forgot how much fun you are to talk to, man.
Oh, come on, man. You know I'm a good time. Come on, man.
Good time, man. Man. Hey, tell me about this iHeart recognition.
I didn't expect it, you know.
Yeah.
Some things you just do the work.
All the things that you were waiting on when you least expected, here come now. Here it comes.
God provides the increase, man. And so, for that role, I got nominated. Now I'm just doing my politic thing. I'm going door to door asking for votes. You know what I'm saying? Vote for your boy,
Tell the folks exactly what it is. They don't know what that is.
kind of like a breakout role recognition. They have that Broadway iHeart to give recognition to Broadway and theater artists, you know what I mean? Which I think is really, really great, because you have the Tonys, which is, deeply rooted and kind of like 100% dedicated.
Yeah.
The iHeart part of it is something that it makes it a universal conversation for people who don't really, really know about Broadway.
Right.
And I think it's really great that they're using their platform, their humongous international platform, to highlight Broadway artists. I just think it's really, really dope. And so I think me and Neo for the same role are nominated. So that's my brother, man. So it's really cool that we're being recognized for that role. And I think it's really, really cool that Alicia, her play is just being recognized in so many different spaces and appreciated. And I just think what she did is just really awesome. Really, really awesome.
Absolutely. Now tell me about your new music. Control. Your music always seemed new. It just resonates, and it doesn't matter when you play a Tank song. It's a part of the fabric of the format. But tell me about the new music.
The new music is, I've seen so many things on this journey. Sometimes it's hard to articulate, you know what I mean, how much I've seen in the places that I go. And so for me, I express it in song. And so the places that I want to take people on this new project that I'm working on, I want to take them everywhere with me. Everywhere that I've been, from the hood to the strip club, to church, to San Tropez, to Ibiza. I want to take them everywhere I've been, and I want to give them a piece of it. That to me is the experience. The album is called Experience. The first single from this album is Control. Control is that age-old conversation of who's really in control. Is it the man? Is it the woman? You know what I mean? It's like, because we do so much for the woman's attention. Is she really in control, or
who's at the wheel here?
Are we pulling the strings to get her to do what we want her to do?
Exactly.
And so I created this kind of Westworld kind of feel for the video in terms of me controlling the dancers and then losing control of them. And, a really, really cool thing that we put together, man, that's just really dope. Of course, I borrowed from the Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, and Janet Jackson universe with that control hook. You know what I mean? For her, it was about getting control of her life.
Yeah.
I just kind of nabbed a little bit of that.
Yeah, but you know what? That's the creative will, man. That's what it's about. It's about reinventing what was and making it something new, right?
And those guys bless me, man. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, they can easily say, no, leave our stuff alone.
Right.
They
right.
easily say that. They let me rock, man. And
that's nice.
They're just awesome. And we just created something that I think is a fresh new take on the idea of control. And the people are just, they're just loving it, man. I couldn't ask for anything more. You
got it going on. Hey, man, tell me about the Tank R&B Money podcast. So you like the podcast world too, right?
I do so many things, my brother. I'm going to start knitting a sweater in about an hour because, now I knit and crochet.
At the same time.
At the same time. The podcast came about us just trying to fill a void. The void we saw was that nobody qualified as having the R&B conversation. We felt overqualified to have this conversation. It started as a labor of love, man, and we just wanted to get our friends to get on and talk with us and give us their journey. We wanted to get out of what your baby mama said and the people on the street are saying. We wanted to get out of that. We wanted to talk art, man. Let's talk art. Let's talk music. Let's talk business. Let's talk about the hows and whys of you. You know what I mean? What is your reason? How do we create something that educates people and encourages people to keep going and keep pushing and keep doing what they're doing? And that's what the R&B Money podcast really is, man. It is a place where you can go to learn. It's a place where you can go to find your way, find your light, find some like-minded people, like-spirited people who are still pushing, who are still in love with all of this, and ultimately take some of that, borrow some of that energy to help find your way. The mission for us is that simple, man. If it was money or about any of those other things, we wouldn't be doing it. This is not a cash cow for us. This is not like the tipping scale for all these people you see out there doing these crazy pods and getting all this big money. That's not us. But what we are doing is we're helping people, man.
Right. Absolutely.
The people that get to tell their story, they get to audit, they get to look back in time, and sometimes themselves, they're like, wow, I can't believe I made it through that as I'm sitting here talking about it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's therapeutic for them as well. And so like what we're doing is just special. We're going to do it as long as people will come and sit on our couch, man, and talk to us, man. We're going to keep doing it.
Okay, Tank, here we go. Rapid fire. First thing that comes to your mind. Don't think too hard. Let's go. You ready?
Okay.
Stage or studio?
Stage.
Nothing like that live, right?
Gotta have it. That's a high right there. I need that rush.
Writing or producing? Is there a difference?
Writing.
Ah, why?
Words, man.
Words.
Yeah.
Solo, Tank, or Tank with the group?
Nah, Tank solo.
Tank got to go solo.
They can't hang with old Eddie Kane.
Right. I hear you. A little 5 Heartbeat reference there.
You feel me?
I feel you. 90s R&B or today's R&B?
Oh, you killing me right there. Killing me.
Rapid fire.
I'm saying today's R&B because I have today's R&B.
Yes, you do. Late night or early morning creativity? Where you at?
Late night.
Okay, that's where it is. Ballad to up-tempo?
Ballads.
All right, that's Tank right there. Classic vinyl or streaming playlist?
The purists are going to kill me for this. But if they could just fix the pay scale, please.
Right.
I mean, streaming is the gateway to every piece of music you can imagine.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's all the crates right there at the push of a button.
It's there for you,
and
right?
They just got to pay us fairly. They just got to please.
Right.
Please.
Fix that.
Yeah, man. Just fix it. Just take care of us, man.
Right. That's it. Marvin or Stevie? Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, I came hard.
Marvin.
Oh, Marvin. Wow. Ooh, I know that was a hard one for you right now.
It was hard, but Distant Lover Live.
Yeah. Ooh, that's the cut. I might have to play that. That's the cut.
Nothing beats that for me. Distant Lover Live.
Pen and paper or phone notes?
I freestyle everything.
Okay.
I don't write anything down.
Oh, really? It's just in your head and it come out?
Yeah.
Wow. How do you document it?
I have to document it when I'm finished. I just turn the microphone on and start singing.
It's crazy. Who does that, man? You genius level stuff right there, bruh.
You know, I started out as a kid as a freestyle rapper.
So you just applied it.
Yeah, I just applied it. Like, this is...
And that's how your creative process works.
100%. We just turn the mic on and just go.
Never enough time, but I'm not going to exhaust you too much longer.
You got to cut me off. You know I'm a talker, man. I like to...
Tank, thank you so much for taking time to do my podcast.
I appreciate you so much, man. I don't take these conversations, man, and these opportunities for granted, brother. After all these years, man, you still here. I'm still here. We here for a reason, man, and let's always make that connection, man, and let the people know. Thank you, brother. See you soon, man.
All right. That's the one and only Tank. And thank you so much for checking out this episode of the Jeff Foxx Show Behind the Mic podcast. And keep it tuned in for more exciting conversations. And remember, you can also check out the nationally syndicated Jeff Foxx radio show, bringing you the best in music, culture, and conversation every day. Just log online, the Jeff Foxx Show affiliate, and pick your station. You take care, and we'll talk to you next time.
That's right, you're listening to Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover, now available as a podcast, hosted by me, Young Jock, your favorite cousin, and Miss Shanika, plus Shawty, as we dive into a world of engaging segments like the Date Dilemma.
So you like a guy from the rougher side of the tracks, like you want a thug.
Yeah, you get me, yeah.
So what you like for a say, come here.
That do sound good.
That was oh, Lord, did you hear though? No, did you hear?
Lord, tripping.
Really? That's what you like?
I mean, every once in a while, they don't be meaning it.
Jared with a G, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Call her a she might like you a little better.
Okay, let me see here. Well, take your ass back to the hemp.
It sounds pretty natural.
You tried. It still sound like Jared with the G, but...
Hell no. Don't miss out on the fun and the entertainment with your favorite cousin, me, Young Jock. Tune in to Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover, available now on your favorite podcast platform.